What's up everyone, it's Mr. Buck here, and I am lying down today because this might be a bit of a longer edition, so I figured why not make myself a little bit more comfortable. Now, today, going back through my old videos, I realised, and had a lot of people tell me this as well, that there's quite a few unanswered questions in there. I mean, the fast is going well and everything. I mean, I'm sticking to my eating window, I'm eating clean stuff, but I've never actually specified what it is I'm doing. Like, I mean, when I said unanswered questions, there's things like, when is my eating window? What do I eat within that window? So, pretty much what I'm going to do today is just going to take you through a day in the life of me, just so I can say how fasting kind of shapes my daily routine. Now, I did do a video on this before I started fasting, but I didn't release that, and there's two reasons for that. One is that I messed it up, and I had to do it in 2 takes, and I couldn't find the video editing program that supports my files. So, big problem there, obviously. It was either re-record it or don't upload it, and I picked the lazy option. And the second one is, well, doing something like this, I didn't really want to say everything in theory and have like a plan laid out that I wasn't going to follow, you know. I mean, it's all good saying, oh, I'm going to do this before I actually do it, but, you know, why not just actually do it and then say what the experience has been like, you know. So I think it's better to talk about something once you've already done it, as opposed to just speculating when you haven't done it yet. So this is why I'm doing the video now, as opposed to releasing the video that I did before I actually started to fast. Now, okay, day in my life. What do I do during the day? Well, first of all, I get up. Yep, say it's about 9 or 10. I'm a student, so an English student on top of that, so that means I really don't have much. Yep, so I get to sleep in a lot of days, so let's say about 9 o'clock. I'll get up, I'll have me a cup of green tea. Everybody knows how I love the green tea. And I'll just go straight out after that. I'll head up to uni. I'll probably sit in the library for a little bit, you know, do some reading, do all that good uni stuff. And then I'll go to the gym. I'll do a workout. I'll do another video as well explaining probably my whole workout routine. But yeah, just let's say for now, just I do a workout, a heavy weight workout, and I do that completely fasted. I would have had a cup of green tea earlier. That's pretty much all I'm going off in the day right now, and this would probably be around 12:30. Yeah, I'll say about 12:30. Some days it varies depending on if I have lectures or seminars, but yeah, it's normally between 12:30 or 1 is when I hit the gym. And then after I come out from the gym, I'll have my first meal. Normally I'll go home and cook something. It'll pretty much consist of, well, the way I do my meals is I have a few restrictions that I've placed on myself. For one, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat soy, and I'm not eating bread either. So basically everything that I buy when I go to my supermarket shop, I've heard this elsewhere, I'm not sure where I've heard it. I think it might have been on another channel actually. It's when you're looking for foods in the supermarket, look for things that have as very little ingredients as possible. Preferably if they're their own ingredient, then that's the best stuff to look for. So that's pretty much all I cook with. So yeah, I go home, I find a protein source. You know, what have I got in the fridge? I've got chicken, I've got tuna, you know, something like that. Find a carb source, you know. I have rice pretty much all the time, or potatoes and pasta, you know. It's normally one of them. And what vegetables am I going to use? You know, cooking with fresh veg a lot these days. It's good for you. It's got all them vitamins and stuff. It's a good source of calcium and quite a lot of vegetables if you're not eating dairy, which I'm not, so that's why you gotta get all them fresh veg in. And have a sides plate of nuts there as well. I buy like tons and tons of bags of nuts and just like mix them all together. Then take a little handful of them, put them on the side as well, and yeah, I'll have my big plate of foods, which I eat like about half an hour after my workout, and then that's when I open my eating window. This will be normally around 2 o'clock. Like I'll probably start eating around 2, or start cooking around 2. Like I say, it all depends. It's quite flexible. So yeah, I'll open my window around then, and then once my window is open, basically I'll have 6 more hours. Yeah, it's 6 hours. I always get confused whether it's 6 or 8. I'm pretty sure it's 6 though. In which I have to eat, which will take me normally up to 8 o'clock. And during that time, I'll normally have about 2 more meals, which will pretty much consist of similar things, you know. Like, I won't eat the same thing all the time, you know. I'll have rice for my first meal and potatoes for the next. You know, you can have some variation in there. It's pretty easy to do. Yeah, I think I might do a few cooking videos at one point, just to give you a good idea of what I eat, because you know, it's all good to explain it, but you know, with food, I like seeing it. I like seeing it on a plate, and I'm sure you guys like seeing food as well, and I'm sure you guys like eating food even better. But unfortunately, I can't do taste-o-vision with this little thing. Now, yeah, so when I break my fast, have my first meal at around 2, yeah, I normally cram in 2 more large meals um, before the 8 o'clock mark, and normally have my last meal at around 8 o'clock, and then once that's done, then boom, no more eating, and then I do whatever weird stuff I'm doing in the evening. God, that sounded bad. Yeah, if I'm staying in, I'm staying in. If I'm going to the pub, then I'm going to the pub. I do drink alcohol on the weekends sometimes, so I'm not ruling that completely out of the equation. You know, it does definitely affect people's health and well-being and gains in this case. So yeah, I'm definitely putting that in as a detriment there. But I don't drink alcohol on a lot of nights. You know, it's normally just about once a week or so. Still, I have to throw it in there. Drinking a lot of water. Yeah, water pretty much. You know, taking bottles with me everywhere I go. Always filling them up in between seminars. When I'm at home, filling up my glass of water like loads. You know, water is good. You know, what can I say? The water boy was right. I'm sure that's pretty much it, really. You know, once my eating window closes, then fast again until around about 2 p.m. the next day. You know, it's pretty simple stuff. I mean, I know there's a lot of different ways you can do fasting. You know, some people choose to rule out a whole day in the week where they just won't eat anything, or other people will do like 2 days of eating whatever they want, and then 1 day of just not eating at all. But you know, like I kind of like to combine the whole fasting thing with the whole dieting aspect as well. So you know, I not only do I choose when I eat or restrict, even though you know I kind of like it this way. But yeah, even though the hours that I eat are restricted, I do like to but I don't want to place restrictions because it sounds so negative. I do like to, can't find the word. I like to determine, yeah. I like to determine what I eat as well as when I eat as well, you know, because I want to make sure I'm eating good stuff, you know. It's all well and good that would be fasting, but you know, I'm under the mentality that if you're not eating good stuff, then what's the point anyway, you know? Like, that's the whole point of this, pretty much, is to just improve health, get stronger, see how it goes, you know. See if it's any better than the 6 meal a day option, which I've been on for God knows how long. And at the moment, you know, because the meals have been so big, it's been more satisfying. I'm not gonna lie, it's been nicer to be able to eat a lot than eat a little. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. This video's gone on a little bit longer than I've intended it to, but oh, all good footage for YouTube, I suppose. Well, this has been Mr. Buck, and this has been another fasting fitness vlog, whatchamacallit. I will see you guys later.